Webflow released something that I think is generally going to change how you build. If you've ever had 6 versions of the same button or any component really cluttering your project, then this one is for you. Because here's what I used to do. I would have button, for example, and then I would need a primary version, a secondary one with an outline, and then before I knew it, I would have 6 separate components that were basically doing the same thing. And every time I needed to change something like the font size or tweak the padding, then I'm doing that 6 different times on 6 different components, and I'm doing that manually. So yeah, Webflow just changed that, and it's called Component Canvas. And the whole idea is that instead of creating 6 components, you just create one. And then you just create variants of that single component, all visible side by side on a dedicated canvas. And what's great, especially for Webflow developers, is that when you change something on the base component, like the border radius or the spacing, then that cascades down to every variant instantly. So this is basically how Figma components work. And if you've ever designed in Figma and then moved over to Webflow and felt that gap, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Having this in Webflow 2 now is genuinely a dream, and it feels like the two tools are finally speaking the same language. Okay, so let me just show you how this would work or how I would use it. I've got a button over here, so the primary button here, and I'm just going to use my style guide as a reference. So what I would have done is create different components of all of these buttons, and then I would edit each component separately. But now with Component Canvas, I can create a component of this one like this, and then I'll jump over to components and open up that component. So on the canvas, I can now create different variants of that button. So right now I have the primary version, so I'll just create a secondary one. So this will be my button secondary. And then I would need another one, which will probably be my outline button. Okay, so for the secondary one, we obviously need to make sure that this looks different from the primary and the outline button. So I will perhaps make the text color darker, and then change the background color as well. And you can also style the hover states of all of your components so that they can look different from each other. So that's also a really good thing. So I'm just going to change this. I'll leave the color dark, and then for the hover state, I will just change it back to the light color as well. Okay, so now our primary button looks a little bit different from the secondary button. For the outline one, I would do something similar where I'll just change the text color to something darker, let's say black, and then I would just create an outline for this button. So yeah, oh, I didn't set that to transparent. Okay, so this will be set to transparent. Okay, and then on the hover state, I'll just make sure that that is still transparent and the button has an outline. Okay, you can obviously tweak more of the styles as you see fit, but this will do for now. And then on the page, what I'll do is I would add the component for the button, and now you can toggle between all of the variants that you've created. So right now it's on button primary, but then you can change it to button secondary and then button outline. Okay, so where does this actually matter? For anyone with multiple button variants, obviously, but you can also think bigger, such as card components with different layout variants, badge styles, nav states, or basically any component that you've been duplicating over and over again. Let me know, are you already using components properly in your Webflow builds, or are you in the 6 buttons in the panel era like I was? Drop it in the comments, and I'm genuinely curious to see if you find this useful. Okay, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!